See? I told you it wouldn't take another 7 weeks, so let's get back to where we left off. Last time I talked about my reasons behind taking those 2 long hiatuses, as well as a double review I have planned, and a video based around my novel. But let's get to some of the other stuff which I wanted to talk about. On the subject of school, one thing that definitely kept me away from making new videos were my finals. And one thing in particular was something I was working on in the last few weeks, especially of the previous semester, was this. My feature-length screenplay. That's right, all 123 pages of it, 124 counting the title page. It's called The Mind's Eye, and it centers around this guy named Parker Saunders, who's a freshman just starting high school. Originally, he was a freshman in college, but I decided to change that, and he's kind of got some problems making friends. He does have 2 good friends, however, but he is also dealing with some bullies, and it does get into some mental issues and such, and it kind of acts as a psychological thriller as it goes on. I don't really want to go into too much detail because that would spoil things, but I think the first half is pretty solid. It's really the last act that's kind of a mess right now, but that's okay. This is only the first draft, and I do plan on revising it in the future. Either way, I can still say I completed it, and as of right now, it's currently the longest thing I've ever written. Of course, that will be outdone by the novel that I'm working on once that's finished, but for now, hey, it's a triumph for me. Oh, and on the subject of the novel, now I'm currently working on outlining an 11th chapter. As for my 2 other finals, those consisted of a French exam and one extremely grueling animation project. Seriously, it's based on a play, and it's less than 1 minute long, and the day before I was stuck in a computer lab for 9 straight hours trying to get the damn thing to render. Not fun. Regardless of the trials and tribulations I faced trying to get it together, I think it ended up looking very nice for what it was. It doesn't have any sound, ran out of time to add that, but it does have a certain narrative flow to it, and I may actually even try to get it uploaded to YouTube. That is, if it will allow me to. Sometimes it has formatting issues. As for what I've been doing since I've been home, I've basically just been spending time with my family, working on my novel, and enjoying some general downtime. And this. Plus, I got a job. Yay for me! But you don't really want to know about my life, you want to know about my videos. So what do I have planned for the future? A lot. Apart from my next review and my novel segment, I also want to do the next episode of Ask Jay. I want to make that an official series, as well as another series which I started talking about like a year ago, but I never got around to starting. I really want to start that, and I think it'll be pretty easy to do, but I'm not going to tell you all what it is. I want it to be a surprise. There's also that documentary of that film shoot I did last fall, which after part 5 I pretty much abandoned altogether. Trust me, I do intend to get back to that, and it will be finished. I also think I found a way of getting more reviews out more often. You see, up until now, I've mainly been doing new theater releases. But why not just do anything that I like? Some series I like, or a series I dislike, just anything random. Now, I could come up with some themes. I mean, last Halloween and last Christmas, I did certain films based around that kind of subject matter. So, yeah. I could just start doing anything I want. That's assuming I have things I want to say about the film, and if you have ears that are willing to listen. Though maybe I should consider a different tactic with my reviews. Maybe have something extreme and exciting that'll get your attention right from the beginning. Oh my god, it's the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life! Well, maybe not that extreme, but you get the idea that I want to keep my videos entertaining. There are actually 2 big releases coming out later this summer, those being The Amazing Spider-Man and The Dark Knight Rises, and for those I am thinking of trying something leading up to them which I've never attempted before. This would be a retrospective in which I basically look back at all the previous films in their respective series and break them down in a detailed fashion. I don't know how many of you have heard of Welshie at thatguywiththeglasses.com, but he did that with Scream, and I think it would be a lot of fun to try to pull something like that off. Granted, it would also take a lot of work, but that's okay because I like a challenge, and if it looks really good, I think it would be worth it in the end. That gets me thinking of something else. When I'm in a movie theater, the audience surrounding me. I swear I could do a review on them sometimes. But I'm almost out of time right now on my computer, so I think I'm going to end the video right here. But hey, look forward to a lot of stuff in the future, and next time will be my double review of both American Reunion and The Avengers. So, I hope to see you soon. Peace.